Hi, everyone. I'm Simeon, and with me today is...
Hi, everyone. I'm Jess. Nice to see you again.
Brilliant. So welcome to the Birmingham County Online Cup session. And today is a very, very interesting session we're going to have because there are loads of things happening. As I'm sure you know, it's Valentine's week, and then in China, something very big is happening. It's the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. And so a lot of our activities today are going to be around that. And so without wasting your time, let me just quickly hand you over to Jess, who would lead us through the first exciting activity.
Right, everyone. So you probably know that the Lunar New Year is based on a story where there are lots of animals in the story. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a quick game. And what I want you to do is do all the actions for the different animals. So I'm going to suggest some actions. But if you want to make your own actions up, that's absolutely fine too. We'd love to see what you're doing. Maybe send us a picture, pop it on our Facebook page and send us a picture of what actions you've been doing. So the first animal, these are all zodiac animals from the Lunar New Year. So the first animal is a rat. So we need to scurry like a rat. Maybe you want to scurry on the floor, or you can just scurry where you are. Okay, the next one is an ox. Now it's actually coming into the year of the ox. So an ox has got really big horns, so you can put your arms up, or you could do big horns coming out of your head like this. Next animal we've got is a tiger. Rah! Then a rabbit, a dragon. Okay, can you flap your dragon wings? Maybe breathe some fire. And a snake. You could wiggle, or again, get on the floor and wriggle about. Brilliant. Okay, we've got a horse. Can you do some galloping like a horse? Now, in some stories, we've got a goat, or in some, we've got a sheep. So we can do curly horns like this for a sheep or a goat. Monkey, can you think of an action? That's an easy one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Monkey. Rooster, this one's about making some noise. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Brilliant, well done, everyone. Okay, dog. Dog, we can do this sign for dog. Woof, 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 woof. And pig, finally. This is a sign for pig. Okay, so I'm going to read through the story and you can make the actions as we go along. Okay. The Chinese zodiac story. There are 12 Chinese zodiac signs. Each sign is named after an animal, and each animal has its own unique characteristics. The animals in the following order are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, dog, and pig. There we go. So this is the legend behind some of the animals. The stories slightly vary among different people, and it is made up, but it's quite an interesting one. Long ago, there was no Chinese zodiac. The Jade Emperor wanted to select 12 animals to be his guards. He sent an immortal being into man's world to spread the message that the earlier one went through Heavenly Gate, the better rank one would have. Rat ranks first. Scurry, scurry. The next day, animals set off towards the Heavenly Gate. Rat got up very early. On his way to the gate, he encountered a river. He had to stop there owing to the swift current. After waiting a long time, Rat noticed Ox about to cross the river and swiftly jumped into Ox's ear. The diligent Ox did not mind at all and simply continued. After crossing the river, he raced towards the palace of the Jade Emperor. Suddenly, Rat jumped out of Ox's ear and dashed to the feet of the Emperor. Rat won first place and Ox was second. Tiger and Rabbit came third and fourth because both are fast and competitive, but Tiger was faster. Rabbit got across the river by hopping on stepping stones and a floating log. Good-looking Dragon was fifth and was immediately noticed by the Jade Emperor, who said Dragon's son could be sixth. But Dragon's son didn't come with him that day. Just then, Snake came forward and said Dragon was his adopted father. So Snake ranked 6th. Horse and Goat arrived. They were very kind and modest, and each let the other go first. The Jade Empress saw how polite they were and ranked them 7th and 8th. Monkey had fallen well behind, but he jumped between trees and stones and caught up to be 9th. Last were Rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, Dog, and Pig. These 12 animals became guards of the heavenly gate. Wow, well done, everyone. I loved your animal actions. Fantastic.
All right, so I hope you all had fun and you all enjoyed that story. For me, it's a very interesting story. And in summary, what you've learned is, in the West, we have the calendar that we use where the year starts in January. In the Chinese culture, it's a different calendar entirely. So the calendar is determined by the sun and the moon. And each year has those names that are those specific names after those animals, as Jess was telling you the story. So you have the year of the rat, those zodiac animals, the year of the rat, the year of the ox, the year of the tiger, the year of the rabbit, the year of the dragon, the year of the snake, horse, and all that. And this year is the year of the ox. So there's a short video in the description where you could go and watch all the more detailed parts of the story, and then hopefully you'll enjoy it. And so, continuing in the same spirit of the Chinese New Year, Jess will be leading us in a craft that I am very sure you're going to enjoy. So Jess, you ready?
Okay, everyone. So we're going to have a go at making a dragon puppet. So what you'll need is a piece of paper and 2 pencils and some sellotape and some scissors. So pause the video now if you haven't got those, and you can go and get them. Okay, so hopefully you've got those things now. So what we need to do is we need to make the body of our dragon puppet. Now, it can be as wide as you like. I'm going to do mine maybe about 6 centimeters wide. And you could measure this line with a ruler, or you can just cut it, because really a dragon's body isn't straight. So it doesn't matter if it's slightly wonky. Now, to make the body move, we need to make a fan out of this piece of paper. So we need to fold forwards and then backwards and forwards and backwards all the way along. This kind of makes like dragon scales, but it also enables us to move our dragon. And later on, we're going to be having a go at dancing like a dragon. Now, this is the main body of your dragon. So as you can see, I've made a fan here. And now we're going to use our pencils to stick on so that we can move our dragon around. So use your sellotape and stick 1 pencil at each end. So hopefully you can see now I've got a pencil at each end. Okay, and my dragon can move around. Now, this is quite a boring dragon, just a rectangle. So we need to draw a head. So use the rest of your piece of paper and you can draw the head of your dragon. Now, it doesn't really matter what your dragon looks like. Dragons have got quite a long nose and they might have sharp teeth. And they might have pointy bits underneath their chin. Maybe an ear. And then here's some scales behind. Now we need a big eye. And this one's going to have some fiery eyebrows. We're also going to need a tail for our dragon. Again, it doesn't really matter what your tail looks like. I'm going to do some spikes. I don't want them to make it too complicated to cut out. And I'm going to draw some scales on this one as well. So now I'm going to cut these out. It doesn't have to be too accurate, as our dragon will be moving about, so we won't be able to see too much if there are some mistakes. Okay, so the tails first. I'm pleased I made an easy shape for that one. I feel like the head's going to be more complicated to cut out. Make sure you're careful with the scissors, and if you're struggling at all, ask a grown-up to help you. If you've got coloured pens, you can obviously colour in your head and your tail and your body if you like. So we're nearly finished now. Here's my shapes that I've cut out. So hopefully you can see from my slightly messy cutting out that it doesn't really matter what your tail and your head look like. So now we're going to get the body of our puppet back. I'm just going to put my scissors to the side safely. And we're going to use our sellotape again to attach the tail to one end and the head to the other end. And maybe you want to put it at an angle, or you want to just put it flat. So we've got a very simple dragon puppet. I'm going to swap screens and hold it up here. So hopefully you can see we can move our dragon puppet. And we could tell the story using a dragon, or later on when we do some dragon dancing, we can use our dragon for that. So if you want, pause the video now and take some time to colour in your dragon. Is it going to be red or green? It might be golden. Red is a really important colour for the Lunar New Year because it brings good luck. So maybe you want to put some red on your dragon, or maybe you could look up how to write Happy New Year in Chinese writing, and you could write that on the body of your dragon. Okay, send us a picture, upload it to our Facebook page because we'd love to see what you've made. Simeon's going to show you his. Fantastic, I love the head. It looks really 3D. I'm sure you can come up with some brilliant ideas yourself.
All right. Okay, so welcome back from that very interesting activity. Now we're going to take some time out to relax like we've been doing. So the importance of this is it helps you to rest your mind. You know, the mind, they say, sometimes behaves like a mad monkey, jumps all over the place. So the mindfulness helps you to bring the mind back and relax. So when you're ready to relax, the link is in the description. Click on it, find a comfortable position, and enjoy. Okay,
so once you're all fully relaxed, we're going to burn off a bit of energy now. So we talked about the dragon dancing. So we're going to have a go at dragon dancing now. So for this, you're going to need something to act like a dragon, maybe a blanket or a sheet or a coat. Simeon's using a coat, a towel would do, anything really. So you're going to need some space, so clear some space and make sure there's nothing on the floor that you're going to stand on. So there's a video in the link that you can watch to get some ideas, but really this is just about having fun. Maybe you've got a brother or a sister or a family member who could come underneath your blanket with you to be a dragon. Remember not to put the blanket over your eyes. We don't want any accidents. So there are several moves in the dragon dance. One is lift the head up. One is squat down. One is spin around. And there is lots of stamping your feet. So when you're ready, put the video on and dance along.
Oh, that's fun. I like that one.
I hope you had fun, everyone. We'd love to see some pictures of your dragon dancing.
And I'm sure that's all, Jess. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Make sure you have fun and celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Great to see you, everyone. Bye.